If we accept the notion that we are caught between forces of good and evil in this world, then our role is far from passive. Every day we face a choice to become a light in this world or to become consumed by the darkness. This isn't just poetic language, it's a practical, urgent truth. At the heart of most spiritual teachings is a simple yet profound principle. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It's more than moral advice. It's a blueprint for spiritual liberation. By embodying compassion, empathy, and kindness, you resonate with the higher forces of good, becoming a beacon of light in a world thriving on division and chaos. And when you radiate that light, you disrupt the parasitic forces that thrive on suffering. These forces, often referred to as archons or other negative entities, lose their grip on you because you're operating at a frequency they cannot touch. But what do these forces of evil truly want? At their core, they feed off fear, anger, and division. They thrive when you're locked into cycles of despair, when you believe that the material world, this dense, heavy plane, is all there is. They want you to feel isolated, separated from others, trapped in survival mode, fighting against perceived enemies. It's a perfect breeding ground for hate, anger, and suffering, the energies they feed on. The material world, with its constant reminders of lack, struggle, and competition, become the playing field where they manipulate and control. And the more divided we are, the more fear we hold, the more fuel we provide. These entities, often called archons in Gnostic thought, have been described as rulers of this material plane, influencing the human experience in subtle yet powerful ways. They don't need to act overtly because they work behind the scenes, instilling ideas of scarcity, fear, and separation. They whisper that we must fight to survive, that we must compete against each other for power, resources, and status. They feed us the narrative that we are alone, separate, and that life is a zero-sum game. This is the mindset they want us to adopt because it perpetuates the cycles of fear, suffering, and division that keep them in power. Contrast that with the experiences of those who have had faced death and returned, those who have experienced a near-death experience. People who have had NDEs often return with a profound understanding of unconditional love, a love that encompasses everything, dissolving fear, separation, and pain. They describe this love not as an emotion, but as a state of being, a pure existence that transcends everything they knew in their earthly life. In this realm, there is no fear, no anger, just love, lightness, and connection. They describe the afterlife as a place of boundless love, where that density of human existence, the pain, the struggle, melts away into a higher state of consciousness. These individuals return with a sense that the true nature of the universe is one of love and light, not darkness and fear. The stark contrast between the light-filled, loving reality experienced during an NDE and the dense, heavy feeling of the material world raises a significant question. Why do we feel so weighed down by fear and suffering in this life? The answer lies in the influence of these negative forces, the archons, who want us to forget our true divine nature. They don't want us to realize that we are beings of light, temporarily experiencing a dense material world. They want us to identify with the fear, with the struggle, with the pain. They want us to forget that we are more than our physical bodies, more than our egos, more than the material reality we see around us. And yet, those who have touched the other side come back with a different understanding. They often speak about how the challenges and suffering we experience on Earth are transient. They're not our true nature. They describe how we can rise above the density, how we can live in alignment with love, and how by doing so we weaken the grip of these parasitic forces. Every act of kindness, every moment of empathy, every choice to rise above fear strengthens our light and diminishes the darkness around us. We're not trapped in this material plane unless we choose to be. We have the power to align with higher frequencies, to radiate love, and to rise above the density of human experience. Living as a light in this world means breaking free of the false narratives that keep us trapped in those cycles of fear and suffering. It means choosing love even when the world is consumed by anger. It's about remembering that the material world, again, this dense, often painful existence, an existence of duality, is not all there is. There's more, much more. And when you operate from a place of love and compassion, you not only free yourself from the archonic influence, but also help to lift others out of darkness. Imagine the ripple effect this creates. Choosing to be a light. You begin to influence the people around you. Your energy shifts the environment. Your kindness, your compassion, your light, it spreads. And it inspires others to do the same. It disrupts the carefully constructed matrix of fear that the archons rely on. It's no wonder that so many spiritual teachers emphasize the importance of love and kindness, not just as a moral choice, but as a spiritual weapon of sorts against the forces that seek to keep us trapped in ignorance, fear, suffering. But here's the hard truth. Being a light in this world is not easy. These forces of darkness are strong, and they do not give up without a fight. They will throw obstacles in our way. They will stir up fear, doubt, and anger to try and pull you back into their frequency. But it all comes back to choice. Every time you choose kindness over anger, you weaken its hold. You rise above the density of this material world, and in doing so, you inspire others to do the same. This isn't just a battle between good and evil. It's a battle for the consciousness of humanity. The forces of good want us to remember who we truly are, beings of light connected to a vast, loving universe. The forces of evil want us to forget that, to remain locked in fear, anger, suffering, division. But the choice ultimately is ours. Every time you choose to embody love, to be a light in this world, you align yourself with the higher forces of good and take one more step toward freedom. The truth is, love and light aren't just spiritual concepts, and it's not all love and light. But they're the ultimate tools for liberation in a world caught between good and evil. And through them we transcend the very forces that seek to keep us in the dark. Love is the most powerful force in the universe, not just in the emotional sense, but as a vibrational frequency that resonates with the divine. We begin to see the world not as a place of suffering, but as a place of opportunity. An opportunity to awaken, to grow, and to help others do the same. In the end, the battle between good and evil is not some distant cosmic war. It's a battle that plays out in every choice we make, every interaction we have, every moment of our lives. We could choose to live in fear and anger, feeding these forces that seek to keep us trapped in suffering. Or we could choose to live in love and light, embodying the divine essence that resides within all of us, while integrating our shadow. The choice is ours, and in making that choice, we not only free ourselves, but free the world. Humanfluence, out. Hey, it's Joe with Humanfluence. I'm excited to introduce to you my new book, Solutions. This book explores who we truly are, eternal souls on a human journey, and offers insights to help you navigate life's challenges. Inside, I dive into ancient philosophies, world religions, and spiritual traditions that have shaped belief systems today, from Hermeticism to esoteric teachings and beyond. You'll learn about the role of synchronicities, intuition, and dreams, and how these universal experiences can guide your spiritual path. Solutions also explores the deeper metaphysical principles, such as the collective unconscious and the laws of the universe, which impact our lives in profound ways. To help you on your path, I've included practical psychic exercises to hone your intuition, deepen your connection to the unseen world, and awaken your psychic abilities. Whether you're looking to break free from limiting beliefs, transform your life, or simply understand the bigger picture. Solutions. Transforming your life through esoteric wisdom. Grab your copy on Amazon today. There's a link in my description, and I'll leave one in the comments. Humanfluence out.